guys, so in this video is going to be another review. It's on the Throwback review, and I'm going to be talking about Cool Water for Women by Davidoff. So this is a really classic perfume, I would say. It's the female version of the classic 80s fragrance Cool Water for Men. This one was released, I believe in 1996. Let me just double check that. Yes, it was released in 1996. And I'll just read off the notes before I talk about my thoughts on this. So it has a lot of notes, so get ready. The top notes are mostly fruits. There's melon, lotus, lemon, pineapple, quince, I don't know what that is, cologne, lily, and blackcurrant. Middle notes of lotus again, water lily, lily of the valley, jasmine, honey, hawthorn, and rose. And base notes of musk, vetiver, raspberry, blackberry, violet root, sandalwood, peach, and vanilla. So this is basically your quintessential summer, refreshing, ozonic, watery perfume. I would say that this does lean unisex. It is still feminine, but it leans a little unisex and even a little masculine. But of course, all fragrances are unisex. It doesn't really matter. That's just how it's marketed as. I would say it's really fruity, fresh, floral, which is basically a lot of different things at once. But the name is very apropos. It really cools you down, and it's the perfect summer fragrance. But of course, it's in the middle of winter right now, and I'm wearing this today because I don't know, I just felt like wearing it today. So let me just smell it again. I definitely get a lot of the citruses and pineapple for sure, pineapple and lemon. It kind of gives me the vibe of Dolce & Gabbana light blue, but just in the sense that you would wear them at similar occasions and at similar times of the year, and to get a similar feeling from them, if that makes sense, like cooling down, but nothing really similar in the way that it smells. This also performs very well for a fresh perfume. It's moderate to long lasting, so I would say like 4 to 6 hours max, which is pretty good for something that smells like this. What else should I say? It's a classic, although I didn't really get on the train until like literally this month. Like I said, it was released in 96, so it was pretty popular in the early 2000s and late 90s, but I think by the time that I was looking at perfumes and stuff, it was already in Marshalls and TJ Maxx and stuff, which is where I picked this one up actually. This is a 100 milliliter eau de toilette, and even for an EDT, it lasts quite a while, the same amount of time that I just said, and I think it's a very good value. I got this 100 ml bottle for $12, I think, at Marshalls. You could also get it on FragranceNet, I believe, for a little bit more than that, but definitely check your local Marshalls or TJ Maxx, because they tend to have better deals than online. So onto how this makes me feel. Like I said, it's refreshing. It's pretty sharp in the beginning, and I think that's because of the citrus you get from the lemon and pineapple, but you really have to think about the individual notes to pull them out. If someone just smelled you, you kind of smell like a feminine version of an aftershave kind of, but like in the best way possible and not in an alcohol-y way. Yeah, there's something really sharp about this, but I enjoy that, and sometimes you get a sharpness from perfumes that are from the alcohol, but that's definitely not what I get here. It's crisp. I think it depends on where you spray on your body for sure, how long it lasts. I think if you spray it around your neck area, it lasts longer than on your hands where you're washing them all the time, especially in these times. I will say it's very, very watery or aquatic. It kind of reminds me of Sailing Day, so it's like Sailing Day, light blue, kind of that vibe. It's more like Sailing Day than light blue to me. And even with the packaging and name, like I said, it fits the vibe of this scent very, very well. This is like a summertime perfume, I would say, because it cools you down, and there's definitely something about this scent that feels very cold and clean and, I don't know, clinical. So I don't know if you work like in a hospital or volunteer somewhere where people are sensitive to scents, but I feel like this would be okay if you just don't go overboard. It's kind of like a transition, I would say, to more grown-up perfumes. If you're younger like me, or even like a teenager, I feel like you would still enjoy this, but it's not childish at all, and it's kind of like an introduction to more of the, I guess, mature fragrances. But obviously, like, you can wear whatever, however old you are. I think that's all I have to say. I can't believe it took me this long to get on this train, but I'm glad that I got it for a really cheap price, and I don't think it's going anywhere because it's still one of the top selling, very popular perfumes on the market today. There's a couple flankers of this I do want to try, but those tend to not be available at Marshall's and only online, and those aren't that expensive either, but I don't know. You guys know, I'm like super cheap. So closing thoughts, very pleasantly surprised about this. If you like fresh, I don't know, grown, mature scents, you definitely like this. I think if you like Coco Mademoiselle and J'adore, they don't smell like this at all, but the kind of vibe or like the type of woman I picture in my mind wearing this would wear those perfumes as well. If you like Sailing Day, you would definitely like this because it's very ozonic and aquatic in the same way that that fragrance is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content.